and with Cleanse, with that Saya, potentially can keep himself safe. You know, you called out Diamond being one of those engaged support players. It is going to be the Leona. And that is a pretty deadly duo this year, and sometimes 100 Thieves in the past, is that Closer had been more on playmakers, have been looking more aggressive. Oh, somebody gonna go all out.
Has the dominance, but Rich taking a lot of damage. Gonna get the call to make. He's so low. One more auto. Someday he'll pick up first.
As we go on, though, Jensen, you know, is going for obviously the tier here, looking to scale potentially. Busio has no flash. They're gonna look for it.
Flash in, a lot of damage to the pullback. Gotta be careful. But Busio, he is getting burst down by Tomo. Early game, that ain't the case.
Yeah.
He's a very squishy champion, but bot lane, Double Up and Tomo are fighting it out. There's no flash. You gotta get the damage. The flash in from Double Up. What a play to take down
the feathers. We actually swapped back to this point of view a little bit too late, as Double Up had already used the flash there and the even trade, because you're losing the turret, you're losing the Herald.
Yep.
Mid lane tier 1 is low, bot lane tier 1 is low. So it's a very easy play here. 400 Thieves in these next couple minutes. Go to one lane, drop the Herald, that tower's gone. Go to the next lane, knock it down. I mean, Double Up's gonna kill this for free, so you can get the 3 outers here within the next.
But the bigger thing is the fact that second charge goes through for 100 Thieves. They're going to take that tier 2 in the bot lane. That is a huge Hextech Rift, and Diamond's already back on the field. It's down low, but look at Busio on the other side. That's a Hex Gate a little bit too late from Diamond. They got a lot of damage onto Double Up, and Rich wants to re-engage, but someday keeping him at bay, but they burst down Busio as Rich got a little bit of attention coming in from 100 Thieves, looking for his way back into the fight. 4v5, Closer's going to be the target, but he dashes away, and look at Diamond. He's got the flank, Hextech over the wall, but it's absorbed by Someday with the sun coming on to one. They've got the Feather Storm. The Double Up barely survives back to the turret. Only the one casualty. 100 Thieves still get the dragon.
Double Lift really fast fingers on that Feather Storm as they flashed in. He had no cleanse, so he had to be on point with it. Someday now looking to try to turn things around. Has Diamond stepped too far?
A little bit too far, but maybe they wanted to bait that win in because they got a lot of damage, and they found the poke onto Quid. All out onto Rich, but Rich gonna die to Someday as they look for the poke onto Double Up. It will be traded 2 for 2 at the moment with Busio back on the Rift. Dignitas, probably the best play they could hope for right there.
Yeah, they do get a couple kills. It looks like they'll get a tower off the back of this as well. So that's going to be pretty nice, evening up the goal a little bit, but at the end of the day, 100 Thieves. You have to really be on point when you are playing from a deficit like this, but it's Busio finding Diamond. Diamond, though, could be in trouble.
That's going to be the depth charge into the back line. Jensen got a lot of attention, but it's going to be trade of support for support as Rich, the top laner. So they fight in the mid lane, a little bit of poke back and forth, but it's going to be the kill onto Maokai, and that's a Shurima shuffle pull back in from Quid. It's going to annihilate Dignitas. No trade onto Quid. He goes golden. Rich tries to get one back. The Croc does bite down onto the bird, but still dies regardless.
Yeah, they're going to be able to knock them all down. It's the ace for 100 Thieves. Devastating between top and mid. They have the push in on top. Too many Dignitas members were committed towards mid lane, trying to push off Double Lift from that mid lane tier 2, but this is really difficult, and somebody's going to face
trying
check.
For something, but it's the tanky members of 100 Thieves are going into. The flash is away, the depth charge onto Tomo. They can pull back in Rich, and Rich has to slice and dice away. A lot of damage onto Dignitas. Even if nobody fell, the turrets will. Especially looking at Quid too, you know? Looking at him right now, he's working on, I'm not exactly sure which item.
Yeah, gonna be tough now. It is a 5v4, the massive gold advantage here. 100 Thieves gonna be pushing in.
Looking for it, will die potentially. It's gonna be the Nature's Grasp with the Dominus not popped just yet. They got a lot of damage onto the back line onto Quid, but Rich actually taken down. He didn't even get a pop. The ult, no, he did, but he still died regardless. And with 3v4, the tree having to go back.
See, look at Quid's health, look at Somebody's health. I mean, if they can land the poke.
They're poking out, but they don't realize that they were just committed to that Baron, so it is taken by 100 Thieves. As Dignitas try to go for the Solar Flare. It does get Double Lift into the air. He goes. Nobody on top of him just yet. Waiting for the ult, waiting for anything. The poke will land, but everyone will
likely to have our next contest, but Diamond too far out.
Too far out with the Hex Gate as well. They can chase that down anywhere. This is not your territory. You might feel safe in the jungle, but it's all 100 Thieves. They bought up everything. They have a monopoly here, and Diamond, you're getting hit by the wall, and as they go over the wall looking for Rich, the Rich will be able to get away.
Yeah, Rich will get out of there with the stun, slice and dice to safety. It's tough though, you know, when you are the support and your team is losing this heavily, you have to be the one face checking brushes. You have to be one getting out on the map and trying to establish vision so you can have some
any moment, and someday should take down mid too.
Yeah, Jensen trying to push him off, dissuade him from going any farther forward, but someday looking to potentially turn that around.
Got a dash away from the ult. Jensen barely alive, and the root comes in from Santorin. But what can you do here as Dignitas? They just don't have that angle. They're so far behind. 12,000 gold. 3 Hextech Dragons picked up by 100 Thieves. And they're going to lose 2 inhibitors without barely a fight.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. They're going to see if they can TP back in as well. TPing over towards top lane. Going to try to triple and hit them, but they're already knocking down the Nexus turrets, and the only angle for Dignitas might just be going next.
Yeah, it might be a GG go next, but Rich is on the other side looking for the flank edge. They already lost the tree. It's way too late. They just push you away, Rich. You might have flashed on top of them, but we knew this game was over for a while. 100 Thieves, they've had the lead, and they're now making sure they take every Dignitas member down before they topple the Nexus. They'll, not get Jensen, but they'll still pick up the win.
It's a quadra kill for Double to finish things.